In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down how you can get to the rim and attack the rim and be successful doing so. One of the biggest mistakes that I see from players, whether it's players on other teams or my team or just in general at the pro level, one of the biggest mistakes that I see is they'll try to size up their player, try to get an angle on them. And while that could be useful if you do that within 1 or 2 dribbles, I'm seeing this in 5, 6, 7, or even 8 dribbles. And at that point, what's happening is now the defense knows, hey, you're going to be driving it. It looks like you're probably going to be driving it towards the right or left side, and then the help defenders will then at that point come down and cut off your drive, and it just doesn't work because what will happen is you're going to be sizing up your player. You may do a quick killer crossover, you may attack this left side, then you get another defender here or a defender from the other side who pops out. You may try to spin around, now you're spinning into your guy, you may lose that ball. You'll have 2 or 3 guys around you, and it just doesn't work. You dribble into a double team, and then you just get the ball stripped. And I've seen this with a lot of different players this summer so far. Now, obviously, depending on your height, this could change, but generally from grade 6 and up, you should be able to get to the rim within 1 dribble. Obviously, if you're like a 3'5" or a 4' player, you may have troubles getting there within one dribble. But if you're generally over 5 feet tall, you should be able to get to the rim within 1 dribble. And how you would do this is, of course, you would have your dribble already, and then you would go 1 dribble on that first step, 1, 2, and you should be able to get to the rim. So to get to the rim within 1 dribble, you can't just be walking or jogging because you're not going to get there. We've got like probably 7 feet that I still have to travel in the air to get that layup, and it's not going to work. What you need to do is you need to push off of your back foot. That's 1 step. That's 2 steps. Now I'm at the rim, and I can do this without even having to run. I can do that just by literally standing here. Of course, I'm 6'2", but if you can just push off of that back foot so that you're actually kind of in the air while you're running in a sense, that will allow you to travel more distance. That's actually proper running technique if you're trying to sprint really fast. You want to push off the back foot, engage the Achilles and the calf so that you're more springier on your step. It'll help you run faster. Steph Curry does this. He's always on his toes no matter where he goes. Now, to get past your defender, you may be saying, okay, well, if I'm here, my defender's there. If I start taking a really long step beside him, he's going to try and cut me off. He's going to take a charge. I'm just not going to be able to get past him. Well, this is when knowing your angles as well as kind of basic physics will actually help you as a player. So if you've got your player here playing defense, and let's say he's on his toes, he's playing it somewhat proper, right? You need to get your shoulders as the offensive player below his. So, for example, if I'm here playing defense, you need to get your shoulders right about there. You need to also try to get basically your inner shoulder or your left shoulder if you were driving right to get basically right on the side of my body so that you can get your elbow hooked into his side so that you can get that angle to the rim. At that point, as a defender, I would turn, and then I would then be hooked or at least locked or in jail essentially behind you, and you have the total angle to the rim. And if you haven't mastered getting low and exploding off yet, you can use a very similar move to what Pascal Siakam uses in the NBA. And that is, he'll have this ball, he'll take 1 hard dribble towards that right side. As an example, he goes left as well, but he'll take 1 hard dribble towards this side. He'll then spin off. When he spins off, that's 1 more dribble, 1, 2, and he's at the rim. So get to the rim within 2 dribbles, preferably 1, 2 dribbles at max, and that will allow you to get to that rim before help side defenders come out and try to take a charge, try to block you, whatever it may be. Make sure to check out the hardest basketball shooting workout in the entire world down in the description below, and I'll see you guys again next time.